Welcome back to Life With Us TV. It's your girl, Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
All right, in today's video, we're going to give you our honest review of the MSC Seaside List. And in this video, we're going to give you a review of the ship, the cabin, the food, the drinks, the staff, the entertainment.
Yeah, man.
You name it, we're going to talk about it. Then at the end of the video, as we always do, we're going to tell you who we feel like the MSC Seaside is for and maybe who it's not for. But stay tuned. You ready to get into it? Lego. To date this video, we sailed on March the 16th through the 23rd, 2025. I think we were the first ship to utilize the new terminal, the largest terminal in the world. Terminal AA in Miami, Florida. And listen, we're going to talk about that within itself a little later on. Beautiful terminal. But before we get into that, we sailed to Costa Maya, Cozumel, Belize, and of course we went to MSC's private island.
Yeah, man. And we are definitely decided to say that for this experience on MSC Seaside, we only spent like $2,800. And what that included, that was our suite room with a balcony.
Yeah.
That included us having the Aurora experience. That included us Aria. Yeah. We've been trying to figure out how to pronounce that, so we said it wrong. Forgive us.
The staff said it two different ways on the ship, so don't blame us. Blame them for confusing us.
So we got the Wi-Fi was included, the drink package was included. We also had 2 specialty dinings, and I think I didn't forget
the prepaid gratuities were included
as well. So all of that for $2,800.
Yes.
What?
I feel like it was a steal. So before we start talking about the ship itself, let's go ahead and talk about the terminal that got us to the ship.
Yeah, man.
So Terminal AA, and the reason we're talking about it is because not many people have experienced it yet, because I believe we were the first ship to experience it. The terminal itself is massive. Massive, beautiful, but it's easy to navigate. Like, they do have that part figured out very, very well. The one thing that I do want to hit on is the technology is unmatched.
Oh, yeah, man. How to get on the ship?
How to get on the ship feels wrong.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get on
and
the
that's
ship.
no exaggeration, y'all.
But you have to do your due diligence ahead of time. What I mean by that, when it's time to do your check-in, if you are a passport holder, do not skip putting your passport information into the system and taking your photo at home.
Yeah.
The reason that is so important is because you'll be able to go through expedited entry, and all you have to do is stand in front of a camera, lay your passport down on the screen like you would at the airport, and it's going to pull in all of your information, your boarding information, and the only thing you have to do next is to put your carry-on through the scanner. You walk through the scanner and you're basically follow the yellow brick road and you're on the ship. Because this is such a new terminal, a lot of the Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, cab services are having a very hard time. Getting in was better, but us being able to get off of the ship and get an Uber Lyft, we had 4 Ubers cancel on us.
Yeah.
Because once they got to the terminal, they had no idea where to go.
Yeah.
So please pack your patience.
Yeah.
When it comes to this, it is new. Everybody's trying to figure it out. Give them probably a good 30 days from it's probably figured out now.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get to talking about this ship.
All right, I felt like the ship was a perfect size. It wasn't too big. It was not too small. Overall, it was easy to navigate. Now, there were some spaces that had me questioning whether or not I had ever stepped foot on a cruise ship before. We're used to having to find a way to navigate, usually to the dining rooms or something like that. This one was exactly that, but a little bit different. Like, when it came to our specialty dining, sometimes we felt like we weren't going to make it to the specialty dining on time because it was a maze of how to get to those venues. Also, Top 19, which was a part of our Aria's experience, it took us probably 3 days to figure out how to get there into there. You can see it, but you couldn't figure out how to get into it. But other than those few little outliers, it was pretty easy to navigate.
Yeah, pretty easy to navigate. also, the ship vibe we felt like was really, really good. The last time that we was on MSC, the vibe was really not there. We had a great time because of the group we was with. We was with Melanin at Sea, with Addie and Turd, Rich and Jazz.
Yes.
Had a great time on there. But this
Thankfully.
this time, there was so much going on the ship. You name it, it always was something was going on the ship. So that made the vibe of the ship fun, energetic.
Very lively.
Yes, it did.
For me, the guests were welcoming.
Yes.
Many of you all have known that, or have heard us say, if you are OGs to the channel, is that this is a redo cruise for us, because we had sworn off MSC because of the negative experiences that we had, one including racism.
Yeah.
So this time, when we went into it saying, hey, those people are not going to be on the sailing with us. Those people are long gone and they're gone home. The vibe of everybody on board was very, very welcoming.
Yeah, but let's name off like some of all the stuff that they had that you was able to do on there, man. So they had some beautiful lounges. They had a sports bar. They had a freaking arcade. You could bowl, but we were so disappointed
that it was broken.
So we couldn't bowl. It was like, come on, man. This would have been like an excellent opportunity to be able to bowl on the ship.
They had some VR stuff.
And they had water slides on the ship. Of course, casinos, hot tubs, pools. They had basketball. They had the zip lining. I ain't never done the zip. I've been trying to work my way up to be able to zip line. So they had a little bit of everything for everybody on the ship. This is for those of y'all who've already been on MSC. One of the changes that they made, that they no longer do all the announcements in every language. They only just do it in two languages. I think just English
and Spanish.
And Spanish now, so all the other languages, they don't do that anymore. And then also, the last thing we would talk about is they no longer do the mustard drill the same. The last time we was on in 2023, and they did the muster station. So you have it where you go to your room and look at it on your TV. Once it's over on the TV,
confirm on your phone.
Yep. Then from there, everybody at one time would proceed to their muster station, and it created a sea of people. And I was like, this is crazy. This is taking me all the way back to how it used to be.
They literally did old school back then.
Yeah. But this time what they did was they did the same way in the beginning, but in the end, they called us by floors. So by the time you got to your muster station, which was like two doors,
the floor was open
down under us.
Some people love them. Some people hate them. I don't care either way. Just get me from point A to point B, and that is the destination elevators.
Oh, those was right on time on this cruise.
You may think they were on time, but I can say they were on time for when they told you they were going to come. Let me explain. So, destination, you say you're going to deck 8. On the little keypad, it will tell you elevator arriving in 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. That was so accurate.
Very accurate.
But it was more on the lines of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things, that is not a long time, but it can become a long time when you're standing there waiting in a crowded elevator area, because by the time you're trying to get on your elevator, everybody is, around trying to get on the elevator as well. And then it becomes a mad dash to who's going to get on first, because no one's using them correctly. They're not pushing the number twice. So if it's us, we have to push it twice.
Yeah.
So the elevator doesn't know that there's 50 people waiting to go to deck 8. They only think it's 6. The next thing we're going to talk about is the overall aesthetic of the ship. The ship was beautiful, but the ship did show wear and tear. And the color scheme of the ship vexed my God knowing soul. But in the grand scheme of things, that is so minor.
Right.
Because
it's an older ship.
It was a beautiful ship. It was spotless.
Yeah, clean.
When I tell you they cleaned that ship several times a day. I watched someone, when I walked over to the banister and touched the banister, I watched her see me walk away, and she polished it where my fingerprints were.
Yeah.
That quick.
Yeah, their cleanliness
is on another level.
On point, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about this suite that we got that it was nothing sweet about it.
Nothing sweet about it.
And when we say sweet, we ain't talking about
SWEET. Yeah, we talking about SUITE.
It was not a sweet
at all,
like we thought it would be.
So when you think about sweet, we're thinking about bigger rooms.
Yeah.
Maybe a room with a tub shower combination or separation of the two.
Right.
Double sinks, bigger closets.
Yeah.
You know, the list goes on. This was ultimately a balcony cabin with just a larger balcony.
That's exactly what it was. And so, like we said, the balcony was a good size. The only thing with the balcony was great, but it was semi-private. Mm-hmm. So when you went out there, if you went out too far, everybody saw you.
Like you were on display.
Either saw you up or they saw you left and right, which it didn't bother us. Mm-hmm. I mean, we ain't do nothing out there this time.
Alleged. But we also had the Aria experience. So this is the reason that we did an upgrade. So we bid it for an upgrade. So that's how we got into the suite. And let me tell you all, if you don't listen to anything else that we say, the first time we went on MSC, we had the regular Bella experience.
Yeah.
Going to the Aria experience, total game changer.
Game changer, yes.
I don't think anyone really should be sailing without it.
Right.
And what does that experience get you? For us, the main things that we used it for or that we appreciated about it is, having the Prosecco and the chocolates in your room was a great touch when you got on board. But after day one,
it was like,
it's over.
It is what it is, yeah.
But the priority, embarkation, debarkation, game changer, the anytime dining.
Yes.
Was a game changer. And the fact that you had your own line to get into the dining room. We probably waited 5 to 7 minutes each night to get our seating.
Yep.
Also, you get access to the thermal spa every night. And then top 19, the solarium, we were able to go over there. And for people that are introverts like us that need some downtime or just need to just be away from the crowd to recharge for a little bit, that was such a game changer for us. And that kind of just became like our hideout for
almost every day.
Almost every day.
All right, so let's talk about more about the room. So there was minimum storage. So there was a closet, there was 2 drawers, there was 2 shelves,
a small safe.
Yeah, a small safe. So one of the things that once you decide to get on the ship is make sure you bring some magnetic hooks so that way you can hang up, your coats and hats and stuff like that.
Because you will run out of space, especially on a 7-day cruise. But this is what I will tell you that you may want to do. I've gotten away from doing it, but on this cruise I felt like I should have brought it. Collapsible storage cubes. You can get them from the $1.50 tree. By the time you watch this, it's probably gonna be $1.50 tree. But go and get one of those. I used to just travel with 2 of them while they were still packaged because they're still flat, and have somewhere to put like your shoes or your extra t-shirts or even like your dirty clothes or something, because our room started to feel like
closing in on us.
It felt like it started to close in on us because we just were running out of space.
Yep. And then also plugs. Now they had about 3 or 4 plugs up on one of the desks. Yes. And then they had 1 USB plug that was on the right side of the bed.
But that was it.
And that's it. So make sure that you bring your non-surge protected power strip or some type of non-surge plug, so you can have some extra plugs because there is not
It's very minimal.
Also, they had a fully stocked bar. The only thing we took advantage of, I think we got the
water out
of there. Got the water, we got the water.
I don't even know if they charged me for it because in the middle of the night, I was like, I'm thirsty.
And I'm not. Yeah. And then sometimes it got really hard to get out of that room because that goddamn bed, man.
It was major.
Comfortable. That junk, when that junk got a hold of you, it had to put the bed hug on you. Oh, I'm going to flip out the chair.
That's what you get for showing off. Okay. So, the bathroom size... Honestly, if you've been on one cruise, you've been on them all. You already know. You're not getting comfortable in the bathroom. This was no exception, but I can say the layout of this bathroom,
yeah, man, yeah,
made it so that you had something to complain about, to be honest. And everybody on the ship, if you had a conversation with someone, that bathroom came up.
Yeah.
And we're not the tallest people in the world. I'm like 5'5" and a half.
Yeah, I'm like
I rounded
5'6",
up to
5'7". Yeah.
Stanley is, what are you, 5'8"?
About 5'8", about 5'8",
5'8",
something like that.
If you sat on the toilet, you kind of
you had to go to the side.
You had to balance
like,
on a cheek.
Yeah.
Because your knees were going to be in the sink
on
area.
The sink. Yeah, so you had to slide over like this. So you had to take a skit from the side.
Or you had to take your legs and just do the button of the Red Sea and have them real wide. TMI. But any hoodles. Also, the shower was so small. Like, he invited me into the shower.
Say your butt test the glass.
And I was like, bruh, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
The water in there, fam, was nice and hot.
Yes.
And the pressure was good.
Yes. We did have a mishap with our bathroom the entire duration of our sailing.
That goddamn toilet. I'm sorry. That goddamn toilet.
Our toilet had I won't say it had a leaking problem. It probably had like a shut-off valve problem. The water slowly rose up. And if you weren't in your room consistently to be using and flushing the toilet, the water just continued to rise and then it came off of the side of the commode.
Yeah.
So usually in the morning.
Yeah. Your bathroom was flooded.
Our bathroom was flooded.
Yeah.
The one thing I can say is MSC literally checked on this toilet every day, several times a day.
Oh my God.
We only had to make one phone call.
Unmatched.
And every time they called and was like, how's the toilet? Not fixed. Send somebody. How's the toilet? Not fixed. Send somebody. The only issue that I will say that I had with MSC, when I said, hold on now, we're going on day 5 and I'm still babysitting this toilet issue like I'm at home. Now y'all gonna have to give me something. Like y'all gonna have to give me some onboard credit. Send me a plate of strawberries or something to my room or something to show me that I'm sorry that you having to deal with this. This is when it became
they started talking slow, like when they owe you money. Now a little slow. Now making
I'm gonna
excuses.
send that to my manager.
Yeah.
And we never got anything.
What really impressed me was the day.
follow through.
When we came back in the cabin one time, they had brought a personal card in there to lay in there for us to call them so they can ask us about the toilet.
Right.
I'll tell you this.
But I will forgive them for
I'll
that.
tell you, I have not experienced that level of customer service.
Ever.
Nowhere.
Ever.
Nowhere.
I agree. So in the room, what I did love is, and it took us like a day or two to realize that it was there because it's not in an obvious space. It's like kind of up a little ways out of eye level. Is they did have a make up your room button, do not disturb button. And we utilized that thing. But one thing that I will say is do not forget to turn it off. We forgot to turn it off one day and they come into your room and turn it over twice a day. So we messed around and found out that we had it on all day.
Like, why our room ain't clean? We like,
the button is lit up.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah. And also with MSC, other cruise lines, you can trick out the pad where you need to put your key card in so to keep the lights on in the room. MSC, you cannot trick that out. Nope. It has to be your room key on this sailing to keep the lights on. But I'm going to tell you what we did. We had to pay a little bit of money, but it was totally worth it. Yeah. So you can go and get the bands. The bands are sold where you get your pictures at. Yeah. So you get the band, the silicone band to put on your wrist, and you can do all of your purchases right there with the tap of the band, and you can do the entry to your room with that. You cannot get on and off the ship with the band, but once you're on the ship, you can pretty much do everything except for charge for the casino. So the band, of course, I said it's not free. For the two of us, we paid like $20-some dollars. Yeah. But if you can find people standing in line trying to do the same thing as you, we didn't. Like the people in front of us, they did the max. You could get the band for like $5 a person.
Like $5-10.
Yeah. So for us, it was just us two. Nobody was in the line behind us, so we just ate the cost.
We had to pay full price.
We paid the full price. But for us, that allowed us to leave our room key in the slot to keep the lights on and off. while we were in the room.
All right, so this one right here, this part of the cruising to us makes a really big difference, especially to like the start of your cruise.
It does.
That is the staff that's on board.
And the heartbeat.
I'm going to tell you that this staff on Seaside was one of the best staff that we have ever experienced on the cruise. They're not the only ones,
right?
But they're one of the best. They were on point from the time we got on the ship, from the time we got off the ship. They were freaking rock stars.
They were. Their energy was right. They were welcoming. And like I always say, like your cruise director and your staff are the heartbeat of the ship. So however their energy is basically going to reflect throughout the voyage. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm big on cruise directors. They did it beautifully.
Yeah, they did.
They literally had us doing things that we would have not done.
No.
This was a really tough sailing for us.
Yeah.
Just because of some things that we were personally dealing with.
Yeah.
And it made a huge difference.
Yeah. So like you talked about the cruise director. So the cruise director on the ship is Mr. Ryan Rose. So we know Ryan from when he was on Carnival Cruises. This was about over 5 years ago that he was on there, but he's no longer on there, and we hadn't seen him. MSC. And so we was like,
I gotta go see him.
We are so glad he's back. And yes, right, we had to go and see him. And as always, he delivered.
Same energy.
If you get the opportunity, if you go on the ship for nothing else, he will make it worth it. I'm telling you. Shouts out to you, Ryan.
Shouts out to
Yeah, you're a rock star.
Yep. The entertainment team was so good at being able to pull people along even when they didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
And getting them involved. And what they did very, very well is they taught you. So if there was a line dance getting ready to come up.
So you went to class first.
They would do 1, 2. Then when you do the Jerusalem, kick. So by the time it was time to groove to everything,
you know how to do the dance.
People were able to do it, and I really enjoyed that part.
All right, so the next rock star for us was our cabin steward. He was so attentive, so funny. Like he see us at the Better Hall, he's like, "Hey, Lynette, Stanley."
Yeah.
See, y'all call me Stanley.
He's Stanley.
It's Stanley on the cruises. So like the Queen mentioned earlier, like on MSC, they turn over your room twice a day.
Twice.
I think that's too much.
It is too much.
Because I feel like the staff needs to have a break. I feel like once you clean my room the first time, if I dirt it up, it's on me. And majority of us do that. Now, when they come back for the second time, they don't actually do a full crazy on your room.
Yeah, they go wipe down and turn down.
Shouts out to MSC. Thank you for allowing them to express their own individual personalities. Man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Because they had tattoos. They had their own jokes that they had with you. They took time to talk with you and cut up.
Yeah, everybody was, and they were happy.
Yeah, very happy. Yeah.
They were.
So before we get finished talking about the staff, so let's give you some staff people to actually go to when you get on the ship, because we thought that they were excellent. So
rock stars.
Yes. So one of them was gonna be Daniel. Daniel was crazy as heck. We met Daniel at the South Beach Bar.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he always worked there, so go look for him there. Go see him. His energy is
everything.
Yes, so magnetic. You see him right here. He act like this the whole time on the trip. The whole freaking time. So the next one was Tatinda, the bartender.
Yes.
So he was mainly up there at the Aurora, I hope I said the right bar. Look for him. He makes you a good drink. We're gonna talk about the drinks in a few. But he makes some really good drinks, and his energy is infectious as well. He's from Zimbabwe. And said last not least is we could not think of this staff in the dining room. But hopefully by the time this video is edited that we'll be able to annotate his name. So we're actually trying to find his name before we record it.
Yeah, we wrote it down.
But we can't find it. But he right here on the screen, he was excellent.
My man.
Yes. We call him Parmesan Bay.
Parmesan Bay.
So every night that we came in the dining room, he met us with a smile, good energy. He always made sure that the food was good.
We're okay.
Right. One night we didn't show up like, why y'all ain't come? Like we had specialty dining. I don't care.
I don't care. You're supposed to come and see me.
You're supposed to come here. And lastly in the dining room, the maitre d', and I cannot think of her name as well.
Yeah.
But she called me to the coffee.
She did.
So I know better. So normally on a cruise, when you come to the dining room, the main dining room, you're not supposed to come in tank tops and cut off shirts. You're supposed to have on full shirts and pants and all this stuff.
But we really just came from the private island.
Came from the private island, went in there, and she was like, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go back to your room and put on the shirt. And I was like,
with some sleeves?
With some sleeves. I was like, okay, you got me. I know. I actually thought she was gonna give me a pass, but she didn't give me a pass.
I like rules. I like rules.
So later on in the cruise, and I came back to the dining room, she said, so you decided to put on a shirt tonight.
Also, we don't know these guys' names because we didn't hang out down there. But the Seaside Bar, which is the bar, like soon as you enter the ship around that atrium area, every last one of them.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Something is, they are one of the funniest sets of bartenders you probably will ever meet. The jokes never end.
Never stop. No.
And they will joke on you. If you're game,
yeah,
they will fill you out, but the jokes will be on you. So it was just that they were really good. All right, so now there's really no cruise without entertainment. Whether you like all of the entertainment, you cherry pick what you do want to do, what you're not going to do. Entertainment is important. So this is what we experience on the cruise. I can tell you this, because I'm not a casino person.
And I'm not one either.
I don't do it. I will just, $50 is usually my max.
$20 for me.
That casino was lit.
Lit.
The later in the night, the more club-esque it became. To the point where I was like, Stanley, I have put over $100.
I said, you did what? You went by
in a slot machine. I want it back. But that's how inviting, comfortable, and how lit the freaking casino was.
Yeah, it was the energy in there was on point. You just kept hearing, we got the jackpot for $329,000. So all of our casino players on here, I'm telling y'all,
it's gonna get you because it got me.
Yeah, y'all gonna really enjoy the casino. But let's talk about the other entertainment on the ship. So first of all, the entertainment was great. Like they really kept the entertainment going. So let's talk about the different themes. So they had the white party,
tropical night,
elegant night, the silent party. We had elegant night.
Yeah, miss nothing.
So those themed parties. Let me tell you, the white party. I don't even understand how we ended up in the conga line. That's how the staff pulling you out. We on the conga. I don't even remember. I just remember I was going around the ship dancing and somebody was in front of me.
And so then you went under the what's the thing when you go under?
Oh, whatever. Y'all know what? We can.
My brain.
Yeah, and then like on tropical night,
limbo.
Limbo. Yeah, limbo. Yeah,
that's a limbo. It's the accent.
So at the tropical party, that was where before it got started, they actually taught you how to dance. So earlier, the queen would tell you that they would teach you how to dance before it came up. So at the tropical party, they started at every culture, and they just worked their way through every culture from America, Dominican, Jamaican, you name it.
Dutch.
Yeah, they played it all, but they kind of taught you a lot.
But they taught you how to do it.
I taught the dances, yeah. So
that Dutch dancing was off the chain.
And before we know it, we was out there doing every dance out there doing right there.
I said, you got to get in shape to be over there doing the stuff in Dutch.
Then the silent party.
Silent parties are weird to me. They always have been, but they're fun.
They're fun.
If you can participate and realize how awkward you look to everybody that's not participating.
Yeah.
But they're weird. But it was fun. We had a good time. We didn't stay long because we wanted to do the Michael Jackson.
The Michael Jackson.
Which is called the Star Walker. I don't know why we kept calling it Star what? I don't care what you need to do.
Let me tell you.
Get there.
Get that. Yeah. So all we know right now that's on the seaside. We don't know if it's on any other ships.
I think it is.
But we just know it's on the seaside. So if you go on another one and ain't there, don't say that Lynette and Stanley said that Michael Jackson was on MSC. No, we didn't. we said it was on MSC Seaside.
And he was on Seaside.
Y'all.
It messed me up for a minute.
I thought Michael was up there.
It messed me up for a minute.
I thought Mike. You see how I got my water cup right here? Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I don't either.
But I was like, did Michael get resurrected? MSC did that show.
They did that.
And I'm not over exaggerating. Everybody have seen that show. Please get down in the comments and let people know.
At the end, the energy was so crazy. I told Stanley I'm about to cry.
Yeah.
Like literally, and everybody just flicked their freaking cameras on with the lights. Oh my God, it was just magical.
The only thing that I say that they didn't do, but I think if they did it, it would have really messed us all up if they had let them sing "You Are Not Alone."
Yeah,
that's the only one that they didn't do.
Yeah,
but they did mess
Dirty Diana.
Yeah, they did mess us up at the end with the
We Are the World.
We Are the World. Yeah. So what else we enjoyed too was the Love and Marriage. Ryan did that. He knocked that out the park.
Yes. So if you've ever experienced that at all on Carnival, it gave Carnival vibes.
Yeah. And then also we totally skipped over the sail away party. That was the kickoff.
Yeah.
That was kickoff for the whole thing. That got the stage set. Ryan set us on fire right out the gate on sail away, and just to see so many people participating out there. We had
because he called them out.
Yeah, we had so much fun. Now, for those of y'all, it was not a Carnival sail away. Nobody is ever gonna have a Carnival sail away.
Ever.
I'm gonna tell you that. So Elegant Night was we got dressed up real nice.
I think that was night 2, 3. One of them.
One of them nights.
I mean, it was nothing special about the night.
It was just Elegant Night. Just dressed up. We didn't take no pictures like with them. No, they did take our pictures.
They did take pictures.
Now the Garage Club. So this is MSC's club. However, they did give us one good night for us.
Yes.
Which was hip hop night. They went in like we had a good time.
They played Lil Wayne.
Yeah, they played Wayne. Like that's like the second or third time I've heard Wayne on all the trips we've been on.
The uncut version.
Yeah, no filter.
No filter.
Yeah, and then all the rest of the time they played family friendly music, and you understand. So that's a little bit of everything.
No, they got ratchet on our night.
But they got ratchet on our
yes. My neck, my back, lick my and we were out there jamming.
Yeah, it was getting it
because our ratchet side was out.
Yeah, matter of fact, hey, something right here. I almost forgot this, like, because it was so much stuff going on the ship. Like, we almost forgot this. In the atrium, almost every day, there was some type of karaoke, some type of party event where you were dancing. They had, I can't remember the songs, but right here you see that we out here just getting it in the atrium. This won't on Embarkation Day. This is during the middle of the cruise.
There was something with neon one night.
Yeah.
And this one older lady, this lady, it didn't even matter what theme it was. She got it in the entire cruise.
Yeah.
And then one time we looked down and the kids were all on the floor. They had snacks and all kinds of stuff.
We was like, what is going on? What's going on here? All right, so now we're going to talk about y'all's favorite. We cannot leave a review without talking about the food now,
Absolutely
man.
Not.
So one of the things we going to say out the gate overall, the food from the last time was night and day. Last time, the only good thing that was on the ship was a ham sandwich that we ordered from room service every night.
Every night.
And then we had to pay $7.95 to get that ham sandwich delivered. So we're gonna go ahead and tell you about this food, and then we're gonna tell you about the drinks, and then we're gonna tell you about who we feel like MSC is for after talking about all this. So first thing y'all need to know that the food was piping hot. The buffet food last time was trash. This time it was good cruise food.
It was.
Yes.
A lot of people would say, bring your seasoning on here. And I was actually prepared to bring me some Sazon or whatever. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. I didn't need it. Like, I felt like they seasoned their food.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about the other chips, but this one, the food was seasoned.
Let's run over to the dining room, because I think we just like killed ourselves every night because the food came out there and was on point.
I was confused.
I was confused.
I was waiting for the bottom to fall out, because on the last sailing that we did MSC Skate.
Yeah.
The food was decent the first couple of days.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was cruise food.
Yeah.
And y'all know what that means. Then the bottom fell out.
Yeah.
And the food was like...
We was like, what happened?
What happened?
Said, did the chefs from day 1 and 2
did they get off?
They quit?
But this one, I was waiting for the bottom to fall out. And every night, I'm going to promise you, I felt like the food progressively got better every freaking night.
So let's talk about a little bit of stuff we got. So I got the chicken and, was it chicken sausage? Penne?
Penne, yeah.
Fire. Chicken Parmesan, I think that was you.
I got chicken Parmesan. That was you.
Because
I don't order that.
One of us got the chicken. One of us got...
It was you, because I don't order that.
So I'm looking at the thing. One of us got chicken Parmesan. That was good. The lasagna or lasagna.
That lasagna was the freaking best.
Look, they had some beef and barley soup that I had, man.
I don't even like soup like that.
What?
I tasted his soup and I was like, I'm mad I didn't get that.
And y'all probably said it had to have been something on it that wasn't good. The only thing that was, it was still good, but it fell below everything else, and that was when they had surf and turf.
Yes.
And they overcooked the lobsters.
Yeah.
And which I expect for them to do that, because you cooking lobsters for thousands of people. So yeah, my lobster was a little burnt and overcooked.
Mine was
so
too. The risotto was undercooked.
Yeah, so...
And then there were things around it that were still good, like your salads, your sides, the shrimp that came with the lobster. Yeah. That was perfect.
Oh, that was they was cooked perfectly.
But what I will tell you is, shots out, but I'm kind of mad that this was told to us, because we're not big dessert eaters while we're on a cruise. We were told that... Well, first we were asked, have we eaten any of the desserts? And we said no. And they was like, oh, you're doing yourself a disservice by not eating any of the desserts. So I was like, okay, ding, ding, ding. That's my cue to order a dessert.
Baby. I know where you're going first. That goddamn cheesecake. Y'all. And that cheesecake we've had. So we had 2 different types of cheesecakes when we was on. So we had one cheesecake that we got in the dining room, that Queen got in the dining room.
That's the one I'm talking about.
And then we got a cheesecake when we was at the steakhouse. Both cheesecakes
that was good, but they won't that.
But so the cheesecake at the steakhouse was more beautiful.
You're right.
The one at the the one that's beautiful, was laying to the side.
But she was good.
But that player was good. Yes. So while you're on desserts, y'all, let me tell you. Second is the ice goddamn cream. When I almost cussed again. Yeah, gelato. Man.
Good, man.
Ooh, the only thing we didn't get was the popsicles. What you see them right here, I wish I had got the popsicles.
Now it is an upcharge.
Yeah, it's upcharge. You gotta pay for that. Yeah.
So I think I got like 2 scoops. It was like $8.
Yeah, so yeah.
Worth it. I did it twice. Yeah. So that lets you know it was worth it.
Yeah.
The fish. I got I can't remember the name of the fish. But I was just like tired of eating heavy, so I was like, what's good? He was like, everything. Like my man. Yeah. He was like, everything is good. He said, but this fish right here, I think you will enjoy this fish. He brought it out and I said, I can tell that's gonna slap.
Yeah, it looked like it's gonna slap. Yeah, it looked like it's gonna slap.
He said, because it is.
Yep.
And it did. But Greek salad, if you want to get to my heart,
man,
if you really want to get on my good side, bring me a Greek salad.
A good Greek salad. So I think now we can move over to the specialty dining, because we're gonna start with the first one, the
Pan Asian.
Pan Asian, yes.
Pan Asian was wonderful.
Yeah, what the bio buns, the sushi.
I got the double lamb chops. Stanley got the filet mignon. And I will say that his filet mignon at Pan Asian was better than the
one at the steakhouse. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. But
my lamb chops, they were good, but they didn't learn how to take the gamey taste out of it.
They ain't soak it long enough.
So although they were good, the gamey taste became too much for me, so I couldn't really eat it.
Right.
We got dessert. Here we go again. It was a chocolate souffle, but it wasn't nothing but the chocolate molten cake.
Oh, yeah, but like the one like Carnival
theirs
got.
Is what Carnival's wished it was.
Yeah, or when Carnival gets it right.
Carnival ain't got it right in years.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't cook those cakes anymore, but that was perfection. The only negative that I will say about Pan Asian is because it is a upcharge restaurant if you just want to go and go, but if you have the package, you have to order from a certain side of the menu, which is fine. Our waiter was like, so would you like the sushi? And we were like, well, sure. We didn't realize that that was an upcharge until the end. Yeah. So the way that he presented it, it was almost like it came with the package.
Yeah, like we bought,
And then we got the appetizers, and then we got this and da-da-da-da-da. So that was the only thing that I said, because I kind of felt like it was a little trickery. And that's one thing that if you want to lose me with something, do not be
switch me, man. Bait and switch me.
Yeah, I like transparency, because if he would have said, I recommend the sushi, but it's an extra $25, I could have said yay or nay.
But yeah, so all the food you see here, it was pretty good. We went to the steakhouse. We got lobster, crab cakes. How you said them crab cakes was?
They were good. They weren't lump crab cakes. They were just regular crab filling, so it was really fine. So that's why they look like that. It wasn't imitation meat at all. It was just finely milled.
So with that being said,
not milled, finely chopped.
So if you want a good crab cake, get it from the steakhouse. So yeah, the steakhouse. So I got the lobster bisque. That was good. I got the steak with the lobster. That was good. And we talked about the cheesecake earlier.
Filet mignon, like I said.
Yeah.
And it was okay. It was tough.
But it was good but tough. Yeah. The filet meat over in the Pan Asian,
buttery.
Was more tender than over in the steakhouse. Yeah. And so the last on the food, we're gonna get up past this food and move on to the drinks. Room service breakfast was typical. The coffee was real good, y'all.
Room service was typical.
Yeah.
But it exceeded my expectations, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it did.
Like, usually when they bring stuff to your room, it's just the basic pancake, egg, bacon, sausage. No, they went with like the presentation of the powdered sugar and some strawberries on top. And so I felt like they put a little love into it.
They did. So overall, we believe that if you decide to do like the specialty dining and pre-buy it, if you do those two, we think you would enjoy those.
You would enjoy.
Yeah, you would enjoy them.
So still on the train of food, brunch. I had the best Harold's Rancheros I've ever had in my life.
Oh my God, yeah.
And they had some kind of sauce at the bottom that I'm not used to. Baby, it set it off.
Yeah.
It was good. The fruit all over the ship was really good. You could you could see them freshly cutting the fruit.
Yep, every day.
Very good fruit.
Every day.
The only thing that I will say, if you are a person that like beverages with your dinners, because this is an Italian line, for the most part, they're going to offer you wines.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's impossible to get a cocktail while you're eating your dinner. It's just going to take a very long time.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a bar attached to the kitchens. So that's the only thing that I will say was a little different, which was fine. All right, so now we at the portion of the video where a whole lot of y'all want to know the real tea about it. Full transparency. Y'all know that at the end of the day, I'm just a margarita girl. I'm a baby drinker. It's what I go to. I'm not a shots person. My husband, for the most part, he'll dive off the deep end on vacation and try the strong drinks like he's a drinker.
And so here's some drinks that we did find. Then also, I don't know if you mentioned that the drinks wasn't as strong.
No.
Yeah, so it was hard to find a stronger drink, but these are some of the ones that we found or are really good. The Ultimate Mai Tai. So
it's good.
Got that over at the Aurora Bar, if I said that right.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Then I got the Purple Rain. That was a good drink, good and strong. Then at the Seaside Bar, I got the Blue Long Island. That was strong as heck.
It's all liquor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that was more stronger than good. It was good, but it was more stronger than good.
A strawberry mojito, I did get one of those from the Seaside Bar. Ooh. And that was just off a whim.
That junk was good.
The girl walked around with the tray and she said, "Can I get you something?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "You sure? The bar is not packed." So I told her, "Just give me a strawberry mojito." Like, I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah.
And it was delicious and it was strong and it got the job done.
The Express Martini.
The who?
Espresso. I said Express Martini. Good. Get it from the Shine Bar.
Only.
It was really good over there at the Shine Bar.
The wines, the wine selection,
yes.
Even the house wines that they would give you in the dining room, they were delicious.
Yeah. Hearing us talk about all the food, the drinks, the entertainment, the staff, the ship, and the vibes and all that stuff, you're probably wondering, you still might be wondering, is this ship really for me? Or who is it really for? And this is who we believe that it is for. Mm-hmm. And first will be the first-time cruiser.
Great.
And we say that because most of the time when you get ready to take your first cruise, you on a budget. You're budget conscious. Mm-hmm. And one thing about MSC, their cruises are very, very affordable.
They are very affordable.
Yes. Also, we think it's good for is your families and your couples. We're not sure about solos, and the reason why we say solo, because one of the things about the ship when we was on there, we experienced, is that not everybody is going to walk up and start talking to you, but everybody was very, very nice. That's the thing. So I would love anybody that has traveled solo on MSC, I would love for you to weigh in on that.
Yeah, I would love to hear your take on it. Then another one that I would interject in there is like multi-generational groups.
Yes.
And what I mean by that, mama, daughter, grandma.
Yeah, no matter your age.
Girlfriend trips where it's like maybe there's a different variety of ages within your friend group. I believe that this will work for you because everybody can cherry pick what they will do, what they don't want to do.
And lastly, who we feel like is for if you're a person that you love good food, good desserts, if you're a person that love a good, fun, energetic atmosphere, that MSC Seaside is for you.
All right, so I know the number one question is, y'all have written MSC off. Y'all won't go ever do it again. Y'all talk cash money skit.
Yep, we don't go no more.
I know a lot of you all.
Mr. One and Done.
I know a whole lot of y'all be like, ooh, they hypocrites. They going Zago MSC. I would tell you, if it was not for Ryan Rose being on MSC, we probably would have never gone back, to be honest. So that's the power of relationship with people. Yeah. Sometimes you do stuff you don't ever want to do. This was one of those instances that I can honestly say I'm thankful that we did do it again. Yes. And we would do MSC Seaside again.
Yes.
But we almost booked World America while we were on the ship.
Yeah. So Dr. E, Reverend Dr. E,
we coming. We don't know when.
See you next, bro, but we don't know when. But we coming to see y'all. Coming to see you next, man.
So that goes to show you that the MSC Seaside left such a great impression on us that we are willing to even spend some more money with brand.
Yeah, man. All right, if you have enjoyed this video, you want to check out this review when we did our honest review of Utopia of the Seas, and we're going to catch you in the next video. Peace.